Check. Hey guys, welcome back to another live session. Today, once again, we'll deep dive into the world of trading. And today, we are looking into forex pairs and crypto pairs too, right? Especially, we are looking at gold today, which price gave us a breakout to the upside. So, before starting the live, let me just post that we are live in YouTube. Okay. So right now I'm streaming from our bootcamp. We actually make the place so where every trader can gather and we can trade together, increase our profits. So yeah. So right now I'm looking into the gold chart and I'm seeing that we also gave us a buy signal today, right, which was a long. So reason behind this trade was that market gave us a very good pullback. Okay, and after giving us a not even no, we cannot say this as a pullback. Maybe if we see an impulsive wave creating a new high, then we can say that yeah, this was a pullback. But right now we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but we know one thing, that price reacted from our historic support zone, as you can see, and pretty much it consolidated here, right? So buyers and sellers were fighting in this zone, leaving us a lot of liquidity on the both side. And today market gave us a breakout to the upside because as we know, like, liquidity is a fuel. So after giving us such a reaction, so market grabbed a lot of liquidity, right? So it's now market needs to use it, right? After having so much of liquidity, by using it as a fuel, market should give us an impulsive wave, and now we are seeing that happen, right? We see that price finally broke above our key support, right? So right now price has given a retest in our support and giving us a bullish reaction. I think maybe price will rise higher, come back in into our 3400 area maybe. And today we gave a buy side signal, right? So price reacted from our this resistance, as you can see, this previous resistance. Yeah, from this, if I take you to higher time frame, so this was the support and resistance. So price finally gave us a breakthrough, and during the price during when price retested this zone, we gave it a buy signal because we know that buyers will step in once a resistance has broken into a key support, right? And also we gave a signal in GBP USD. Yeah, GBP USD right here. Yeah, this was the trade. This was a beautiful trade, guys. If you have taken this trade today, we made a lot of profit. Today we secured in one of our account about $100 by risking 50. So this trade was that, if you know, we are comparing against British pound against US dollar, right? And if you see, gold is rising because US dollar has once again started to become weak. So GBP USD will do same, right? So we are comparing with US dollar. If US dollar is weak, GBP will take control of the market and give us a push to the upside, right? So fundamentally and technically, today we found a very good trade and it hit our take profit perfectly, and also still continuing upside. Maybe in NY open we might see a consolidation phase or maybe a pullback to downside, because if I show you our liquidity heat map, very there are almost no liquidity lying above, right? Very less, less orders So I think New York might give us a dump, taking some liquidity of London session, and maybe tomorrow we can see once again an impulsive wave to the upside, right? So as you can see, if you have noticed, every time during London session, GBP has reacted very well to the upside, giving us a very strong push. So tomorrow we are expecting the same, right? If US dollar is weak, and if you want to take GBP USD, it's best to take trades during London session or after New York, right? We don't want to trade during New York exchange open, right? It's highly volatile market and it's unpredictable. Okay, so basically, if you have seen Donald Trump's message, first he told that there would be import tariff against gold reaching in Switzerland, right? If anyone in customs, right? So airport. So if anyone brings a what do I say, like a gold or something, they would be charged extra. So that's why Swiss actually Swiss francs gave us a good impulsive wave to the upside. And once again, Donald Trump has tweeted that there won't be any tariffs on imported gold. And once again, we are seeing a bearish reaction in our New York session. And if I show you the liquidity, lot of liquidity lying above. So I think market would soon fill those out. So probably right now my bias is wrong. I don't want to take a short, have a enter a FOMO trade, right? My bias are bullish for Swiss franc and against Japanese yen. And yeah, Bitcoin, wow. In our eyes, we can see a very good pump in Bitcoin, as you guys can see, right? So Bitcoin reacted heavily from our historic support, right? For a moment, Bitcoin was bearish, but once again, Bitcoin turned bearish into neutral and neutral into bullish, right? After price breaking from higher time frame like 12-hour trend line resistance. So after breaking a trend line resistance, it turns into support. Price retested it and giving us another breakout to the upside. Maybe Bitcoin might create all-time highs anytime soon. Maybe this month. Let's see. Because a lot of crypto buying is happening around, right? Big whales and all the countries are increasing their crypto reserve, especially Ethereum, and Ethereum is um, doing better than Bitcoin, almost reaching our all-time highs after many years, right? Maybe 4, 5, 6 years. Finally, it will be creating our all-time high in Ethereum. So we are excited to see. And right now, I think gold will hit our take profit beautifully, but we got to be careful during 7:30, 4 minutes left, which is Indian time, right? At that time, we might see a heavy volatility, right? And maybe NY Open might be the catalyst to hit our take profit, right? Let's see. Right now, we are turned from bearish to bullish. Right now, my bias for gold is bullish, right? Because it has turned into a once again a historic support. So a lot of buyers are interested to buy at that particular range. And price beautifully reacted from our support and giving us a breakout to the upside. Beautiful. And also, if you have noticed, price also reacted from our demand zone, right? Where buyers were interested to buy. A lot of buyers stepped in. So what if you're observing these candles, you can see sellers were in control, right? You see a lot of sell side pressure coming from above, but it failed to do so because prices reached into a key area, key point of interest. There was another entry right here. If anyone have missed the trade, no worries, we'll find more. Right now, I'll be staying flat in GBP USD because price has boosted a lot. Right now, its price has reached to a not a key area, so I don't want to take trades from the middle. Right, price might reverse from me, so I'm staying flat. Okay, GBP JPY giving us a very good momentum to the upside, but I guess give us a very big candle actually, as you can see. Maybe London session, due to London session being closed, that's why after London session being closed, New York opens, right? So New York, after starting of a new session, which is New York, sellers stepped in, right, taking London's lows liquidity. So if GBP is stronger, we can see another breakout to the upside. If we see another breakout above this key resistance, we will take a trade, right? And also there is a demand zone here. I think price may come to a demand zone, react, and giving us another breakout. Let's see. And if you guys have any doubts regarding trading, regarding analysis, if you have any question, you can text us in our live chat. Soon looks like it's gonna hit our take profit. Training. Demands only. Okay, New York Open just started. Let's see the volatility. Okay, price may consolidate in this region, and once again giving us a breakout to the upside, maybe because we can see a lot of volume in this candles, right? As you can see, it's 3.19k, 2.11. So a lot of orders are lying here. So what can New York Open do? New York Open can do is that take some liquidity and once again giving us a push to the upside. You can secure your profits if you've entered the trade once again right here. If not, no worries. You can trail your SL. Let's look into Bitcoin. Oh, concept. My bad. Ethereum. So looks like Ethereum has created all-time highs. Let me just check. Alright, Ethereum has finally created all-time highs, guys. My bad. So I guess today 4,669, impressive, beautiful. And what's surprising is that I actually did a analysis regarding Ethereum. I guess I have them. Just see, maybe not. I have lost it. But I've done analysis, our technical analysis by using some wave count, Fibonacci, and everything. And I analyzed that yeah, my overall outlook for Ethereum is bullish, and yeah, it turned right and created an all-time high. Beautiful. So anyone have bought Ethereum at this price, they're millionaires right now for sure. Yeah, this was our analysis, right? This key resistance support price reacted from it. Beautiful man. Much pips is it? 3,562 pips. Damn. And Solana. Okay, Solana has to finally just clean this up. Has reached in our 200 level, but I'm not so impressed with Solana's performance, right? As you can see, Bitcoin has rallied, Ethereum has rallied, but Solana is not giving so much outcome to the market. Maybe, obviously, it's not an ETF coin, right? Ethereum and Bitcoin is, and soon I guess XRP is gonna be our next ETF coin. So let's see. XRP is a good coin actually. You can still invest. You can invest in Ondo, Tia, and all that. I would post that in our Telegram group. XRP is a Manish is a 40 mark. Okay, looks like market just did a sweep right here. Sweep of the previous London high. Interesting. Till now, no interesting setups. Yes, also we do find good setup. Okay, looks like if you look into higher time frame, price has finally reached into our key supply zone right here. If I show you from this supply zone to this here, so we might see sellers step in. If price break above this high, that means we have a bullish, higher time frame bullish market structure, right? So it might rise more. So lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So market might react from this. There is a possibility creating lower low, but I don't think so. Let's see. If I talk about simple market structure in a downtrend, price always reach into our previous highs supply zone and always gives an impulsive wave to the downside, creating lower lows. If price breaks above this level, we know that market has potentially changes direction to the upside. So our higher time frame bias would be bullish. Overall monthly outlook is bullish. Maybe we can take a sell side scalp first price if it suits this going on a 1 hour 1 minute time frame. Maybe we can do a quick scalp. Okay, very good. So gold is almost there, hitting our take profit. Just zero. Beautiful trade, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks like US dollar is weak right now. And we're seeing a very good reaction. TP hit, everyone. Beautiful trade. Everything worked according to our analysis, according to our plan, and we simply executed it. So let me just post that we are live. Oh, that we took a TP. Okay, this was the trade. Yeah, this is the trade. TP hit. One is two. Is two two. TP hit. Very fun. I guess price has reached into a key kind of resistance. Let me just check. Yeah. So if I look into it, okay, looks like price is trying to break above it. If it gives a candle closure in our 15 minutes time frame, again we can see a potential retest and a bounce, right? So let me just show you. If it uh, breaks above this previous high, okay, good body closure above this, we might see price retest and bounce to the upside. Oh, it was actually 1:3. Beautiful. I guess we'll take a trade after NY opens. New York Stock Exchange is close. Then we can see less volatility into the market and we can confirm our trades. Right now, if we enter a trade in FOMO, you never know what can New York Open can do. Right? No worries, we'll wait patiently. For now, let's look into other pairs. See CHF, GBP. Okay. Okay. If gold is strong, that means US dollar is weak, right? And also GBP, British pound being strong, we might see another breakout to the upside anytime soon. This was the old trade. If we see another breakout above here, we might take a trade to the upside, especially with right now price consolidated a bit, but once again swept those equal lows right here. Now there might be a potential giving us a bullish reaction to the upside, a good momentum. Let's see. It's like sellers are stepping in, and that's why it's giving a reaction to the downside. We just need a candle closure above our previous high, right? A good momentum to take a possible downside trade. Few liquidity lying above too. So market might reach in this zone because of high orders lying above, as you can see. So market can certainly fill lows, right? And sometimes what happen if there is very there are very low volume, like very low order, market just drifts to the upside. It keeps on going and going, right? It may happen like that. But right now my overall bias for gold is bullish because price reacted from a very key support zone, and yeah, US dollar being weak, we're seeing a very good outcome. I will only enter trade after New York open is closed, right? During NY open, it's very unpredictable. Money do, oi. Yeah, looks like price has swept our previous high, not giving us a good candle closure. Let's see if we see another. If we see this candle closing above this previous high, it's a good sign. Okay, looks like Solana and it is giving a down. I guess from tomorrow we'll be giving crypto trade signals. Yeah, we have a very good strategy and we followed that strategy over almost a year, right? So we'll start giving crypto signals. If anyone is likes to trade in crypto, they can. We'll give our signals in our Telegram group. And if you haven't joined our Telegram group, the link is in our description. And there is a step-by-step guide on how to become a premium side member, right? Where we post our trading signals. So this was the thing I was talking about. If you don't see a candle closure above our previous high, that means it's swept, right? It did a liquidity sweep. So a lot of sellers stop loss was lying above, right? Because they saw that this is a very key resistance. So everyone's SL was above here, and they just got stopped out, taking a lot of liquidity. Because of course you are not the only one who's trading in entire world, right? There are millions of traders. So that got cleaned. Gold futures edges up as market awaits US interest rate cut. Interesting. Meanwhile, the geopolitical tension could continue to underpin safe haven demand provide. Okay. Okay. So as we know, there was a type of rival, obviously from the old times, US and Russia, but things got escalated quickly. So that's why um, gold gave us a bearish momentum. But now it has signed a peace treaty against towards each countries, and that's the reason we are seeing another gold being in a safe haven demand. Okay, looks like GBP is pushing higher because of, as I said, weak dollar. So that's why GBP is taking control of the market. So we may see continuation to the upside as fundamental using a fundamental is a key catalyst. So we'll be seeing gold reaching more higher, right? Eight 30. Looks like price is reacting from our key area. Looks like buyers are stepping into this zone. So let's see if it sustains that. You're not seeing too much volatility today in NY open. Maybe late New York session can act. But right now we'll stay flat because today we have done a lot of profits. GBP USD, GBP JPY, another gold trade. Beautiful. 1:3 risk ratio. TP hit. This week it's a very this week our trade signal our frequency may be low, but the amount of trades we are giving in our group, it's highly profitable. The win rate is very high. I guess we have given right now this week till now maybe six, five or six. Out of them, I guess only one loss. But don't worry, guys. We'll increase our trade frequency. We'll look into more pairs and give you guys very good trade signals. And from tomorrow, we'll be posting crypto trade signals too. If anyone has their own brokerage, so they can take trade. So, yeah. Nothing interesting going on in the market. Okay, some fundamental news lining up in our, which is tomorrow, which is Thursday and Friday. Total three fundamental news. So gold might react from that, and GBP USD is pumping hard. But after giving us such a big impulsive wave and catching a very good trade, I want to see a pullback, and then we can take a trade towards the impulsive wave, right? Creating a new impulsive wave. But right now, as I've spoken, price has reached into our key supply zone, right? So today or tomorrow we might see some bearish reaction, maybe. But if it breaks from this level, there is a very big market structure shift in GBP USD, right? Because we are looking into a higher time frame, and higher time frame price is very important. not for the intraday trades, but yeah, for the bias for overall month, right? If anyone is a swing trader, for them it is a very important month. It looks like buyers have stepped in, giving us a push to the upside, as you can observe in this candle. But I need a good breakout and once again retest that zone. The volatility that I expected today during NY Open didn't happen. But let's see in 2 days later New York. Nothing much interesting going on. No worries. We'll patiently wait for our trade setups and trade. Okay. Looks like buyers have stepped in into our reaction and giving us some bullish candles. Okay, so we are seeing a very good momentum to the upside in GBP USD. So as I said, if price breaks above this key, above this box, and with the resistance turn into support, we might look for buys. Is it rookie? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm feeling good right now. Take it. अरे डिले हो चला So okay guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream right now as New York Stock Exchange is closed and we might see very low volatility in the market. But if I find any very good setups, I'll be posting in our Telegram channel. And if you haven't joined, it's in our description. Okay, we'll be posting daily trade signals, market analysis, market overview, everything you need. Okay. See you guys in the next stream. Stay focused, stay sharp. Bye bye.